Hey guys, James here from TCGU University, come back at you with another deck profile. Today we're going to be going over the My Hero deck of Tomura Shigaraki. Shigaraki is very cool. It's a 6-hand size, 20 vitality character with Death, Evil, and Fire. This is a My Hero only deck profile as well. His two abilities are Response once per turn. After your non-throw attack deals damage, your opponent loses 5 health, which is super strong. And then Remove Commit after you completely block an attack. Your rival destroys 1 ready foundation. So basically we kind of like try to limit our opponent's foundation count. Push things with the way I built this deck. If you watch some of the some of the matches, I had like an info sheet that told you a little bit about the deck. I put it as taking advantage of lose-lose situation to gain the leads. We're going to put our opponent in bad situations where if they block, something bad happens. If they do not block, they take a bunch of damage from Tomura, from Shigaraki. Shigi's going to do a lot of things. So let's move that over here. First thing we're going to talk about is his action. Evil Gaze is a 0 diff, 1 mid block with breaker 1. Enhance, lose 2 health. This attack is +2 or -2 speed, and if it's completely, if this attack is blocked, we get to destroy 1 ready foundation in our opponent's staging area. We get to choose on this one. Don't get to choose on this one. Whatever. And then Deadlock Enhance, destroy 1 ready, destroy 1 rival foundation, remove this card from the game. It just allows us to neg speed, block something, and if they ever go to Deadlock, we just get to eliminate certain foundations we don't want to have to deal with, which is super good. And having a 1 mid block with breaker 1, super cool. This card helps us create some of those lose-lose situations. If they block, they lose a card. If they don't, they take a bunch of damage. On defense, we can give -2 speed, block here, get to blow up 2 cards, which is nuts. One of our best attacks to lead in with, Merciless Rush. It's a 4 high for 5 that says Enhance. If this attack is completely blocked, our rival destroys a foundation. Basically what this means is if they do block it, we'll destroy something. If they don't block it, they're going to take 10 damage. If they half block it, at base, they're going to take 8 damage. So this is a very good card for us right now. Has a 1 low block if we ever have too many cards in hand. I'll let you know. I play 17 attacks in this deck. I always had like 4 to 5 attacks in hand, and I never knew why. Our second best lead in attack, in my opinion, Corrosion Lunge. It's a 3 low for 5. It says if it's blocked, our next one gets 2/2, making it harder to block. And then the other enhance is a Deadlock Enhance that says if it's completely blocked, it still deals 3 damage, which is very good late game to push with Tomura Shigaraki. I keep wanting to say his full name when I just want to say Shigaraki. But it lets us push late game with Deadlock abilities to push that damage through. Confirm this at least 8 damage. So really gets us where we need to be long game as well. One of our better cards to play a little bit after, or it can sometimes be our lead if we don't have the cards to do it, is Dust to Dust. Dust to Dust has a 1 mid block. It's a 4 high for 5. EX2 and Stun 2. Destroy 1 foundation. Destroy 1 of our opponent's committed foundations due to the stun ability, or our opponent can choose to lose 2 life, which is fine with us. We're either going to debuild them or burn them to death. That's our goal. And then the other ability is lose 2 life. Our opponent loses 2 life. They can destroy foundation to cancel that. So they get the option to choose how they want to like do it. They just want to keep blowing things up, and we'll get the advantage stage wise. Or if they want to keep losing life, we'll get the advantage life wise. For all the things that do hit our opponent, we'll use the EX on this to make sure we push this through, because it's the best ability in our kit right now for this deck is the EX. So everything they choose not to block or partial block, however they do it, gets put into this to make sure this gets bigger and just pushes in and make sure we get these going off. And then we're playing 3 Touch of Decay. It's a 4 mid for 4 combo with a Fury, which everything is. Stun 1. Combo Enhance, we commit a foundation. If it's completely blocked, we add this back to hand. And then Enhance, if it's not blocked, we draw. Basically, if they choose not to block, we draw, and most of the time we'll probably build out because we'll deal the damage to Shigaraki. And if they do block, we'll just play it again and keep going until they do not decide to block. Or we just can't do it productively anymore. And then the last 2 cards we're playing is Decaying Grip. Longer, I might play 3 or 4 of this in a different style build. It's combo with the Fury. The combo enhances. It can only be blocked by a block modifier of 3 or printed block modifier of 3 or greater. But we mainly play for the Shigaraki response of after we block with this, we can ready our character. So basically, if we block a mid attack, we go block, destroy a foundation, ability, ready, and then we have the ability to block again with Shigaraki to destroy something. That's the main purpose of it. I actually want to play it at 3 of just to always have that threat on board, but also have the ability to push later game if we want to push 4 to 9 damage with Shigaraki and the 3 mid block. I'll let you know. I think that 3 mid block ability is very, very good. It's also on a card from the standard for UniVersus called not Fanblade, but it might be Fanblade. But basically, it works the same way. It's a low attack. It says they have to block with a printed block modifier 3 or greater, and it just sometimes they just don't have it and they don't block, and you just get to push. On the foundations, we're playing 1 capabilities. Commit discard momentum to give something 2/5 is nuts, especially when the more speed we can give something to push, the better it is. And when we're pushing and it gets 2/5 on something, our 10 damage attacks become 15 because of Shigaraki, and we kind of just can kill stuff. And then I playing for this, and I think this is like his best support card, Nervous Habit. If we ever get desperation characters, this and the next card are going to be very crucial to how the game plays, and they'll need to pay attention to how they do that. Its ability is lose 1 health. This tech is +1 speed. Sometimes I just throw this on a bunch. I get as many of these on board as I can, as fast as I can, and just go, cool. I'll pay 2 to give this 2 speed. Do you want to block my 6 mid for 4 now? No? Cool. Take 9. Or don't, whatever. So like if you want to push damage that way, you can. Or if you know your opponent's going to commit you out, you can just play the board game, and every time they destroy, every time they commit you, you just make them destroy. You get to play both games with this, and it's very neat. Then we're playing 3 brute strength to kind of just force them to push damage and make them deal with our attacks, which is sometimes what we want. It says we can lose a health to give something 1 damage, and we can destroy a foundation to give something 1 damage. It just means we can keep ourselves out of deadlock and still push damage at the same time. It's very, very good. We're playing 3 agitation. Everything's a fury, so anytime our fury is blocked, we get to draw a card. I'm playing 3 of it specifically because I was playing 17 attacks, and I was like, there are going to be some games where I'm not going to see attacks, and this is going to help me do it. This is going to help me push harder or set up more. And every single match, I drew all of the attacks I possibly could, and I never understood it. But I think as a 17 attack deck, you might need this. I think I'm building Nomu next. I'm going to play like a similar style, and I think this is going to be a very important card. And then 3 super regeneration. I might bump it up to 4. I think I probably should have bumped it to 4, but I think I was cutting cards to make it a little slimmer. Enhance flip after you lose damage due to your opponent's effect or by an attack. Gain 3 health. You never get to block with it. It has a 4 high, but like being able to take 3 less damage during a turn is super nice. And then 1 Night Watch. We play 4 actions. Getting the ability to just cancel an ability is very, very nice. This card's going to be extremely good going forward for like a lot of the formats. Any deck that chooses to play Evil Gaze gets to play this under the death symbol, and you just auto have it. Any deck that plays Eraser Head stuff gets to play this card. Anytime you get to play an action and get to play this card's going to be very, very good. I think if you're playing actions and not playing this under these 3 symbols, you might be making mistakes. Under the spam, we're playing 4 Shock Absorption. Destroy, -2 speed, playable while committed. It just allows us to block better. Gives Shigaraki to go off. 4, let's fight bad guys. Flip, give our Fury Attack 2 speed. Push with Shigaraki. You want to get that damage in fast and quick. Get the EX set up. Get the momentum for capability set up and just go in. Keen Observation just adds a +1 to the burn damage off Shigaraki or the other cards you play. Super simple, has a 2 high block. And then the last 2 are in danger. It's a spam with 3 mid block that says destroy if this attack's damage is equal to or greater than your current vitality. It gets -3 speed. I just kind of wanted some more speed hate to counter things like Reciprocal Burst and whatnot. So that was my Shigaraki deck, guys. Let me know what you guys think down below about the deck. Let me know what you guys want to see in the future, deck-wise, character-wise, format-wise, whatever it be. Let me know what you guys. Let me know if you guys have any cool ideas for a Shigaraki deck. I might test something out, show it off to you guys. But as always, stay learned.